Hi, Robbie.
Hi, Emily. How's it going?
It's going good. Thanks for hopping on today. So,
Yeah.
I am Emily of Goals Garden, and I am a confidence coach and transformational teacher. And I'm here with Robbie.
Hello, my name is Robbie, and I am a productivity mentor for mom entrepreneurs, mom bosses, whatever they like to call themselves.
And today we thought it would be fun just to give a couple tips on how to set yourself up for success, in your night routine and in your morning routine. So,
Yes.
you know, Robbie focuses on moms. And since I'm not a mom, I thought it would be a great collaboration to talk about, happiness and positivity and mindset. And then also collaborate with, the mom mindset too. So,
Right, right.
yeah. So you go first, Robbie. In the morning, what do you think we can do?
So in the mornings, I think the number one thing, first of all, is get your thoughts out because as moms, we have all of these tabs open. Okay. It's like an internet browser, see an internet browser, and you've got all these different tabs open. And if we don't get it down, we don't know what the next step is. So in the mornings, that's something I always suggest is just get your thoughts on paper so that you can move forward from there.
Yeah. It's like cleaning out, it's like dumping out your purse and cleaning out your mind clutter in the
Yes.
morning.
Exactly. Like going doing a good brainstorm in the morning, or just even if it's just a simple journal, just get it all out.
And then when they get it out, what do they do?
It depends on what your goals are.
Mhm.
Do they align with what your goals are for the day? And if they do, see what the next step is going to be for that day and then go from there.
Awesome. Great. And
Yeah.
what I do with clients is you always want to start the day off on the right foot. So even if you quote unquote woke up on the wrong side of the proverbial bed, you still want to set an intention to have an amazing day. And then after you dump out your mind clutter, focus on, the couple of things that you're going to do to make your day great. Because in the morning, you have a lot of decision making power. It's when your thoughts are most clear and you can kind of energetically set yourself up for success.
Right. I love that. Yes, definitely. Yeah. And then what do you do in the evenings to get yourself set up for that?
Yeah. So in the evenings, we have not as much decision making power. So decision fatigue is real. We've made so many decisions all day, right? And this is when that negative mindset can sometimes creep in. This is when we stand in front of the fridge and we're like, I don't care. I'll just eat this chocolate cake. I'll just, do that sort of thing. So
Right, right.
I love it when you can say, like, okay, I've already made the decision that I'm going to have this as my after dinner snack, and when negative thoughts creep in, I'm going to nip them in the bud and instead reflect on like the good things that happened during the day instead of all the little fails that happened.
Right, right.
Yeah, so
I love that.
speak to that in terms of like moms at the end of the day. I'm sure they're 10 times more fatigued than than I am.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, but at the end of the day, what I always tell clients and tell moms is, you start your week, say on a Sunday, and you do that massive brain dump and you have your goals for the week. So at the end of the day, you look at, okay, what did I accomplish? What didn't I accomplish that's going to get me to my end goal? And what can I do tomorrow? What are 3 to 5 steps that I can take tomorrow to reach my goal? And if I don't meet those steps, then I move them on to the next day. Don't overload your brain because as a mom, it's already overloaded. So we're going to take one step at a time. And that is such a powerful tool instead of looking at a to-do list of 20 things because you're not going to get 20 things done. It's just not going to happen. But you can get 3 to 5 things done and make a massive impact and meet your goal. So it's so powerful and it's so helpful for
Absolutely.
moms specifically.
Yeah, no, totally. And I know a lot with my clients, they think their productivity equals their value sometimes. It's like, if I produce at this really high level, I'll be happy. And I want to encourage them to celebrate their wins, like
More
reflect.
quality than quantity.
Exactly.
Yes, I agree.
It is like a small thing, at the end of the day. I think we were talking about this. Reflect on the good things that happened in the day. Like, what are 3 small wins and how did I contribute to them? Because we
Yes.
all have that negativity bias where the negative screams at us and the positive only whispers. So we really have to be intentional about seeking out the positive in our day to create that good brain chemistry. So,
Right. Now, when you have your clients reflect, is that something that they just sit down and do, or do you encourage them to write it out? I'm curious.
good question. So it's completely up to their personal preference. For moms, I would encourage that they talk about it with their kids, with their family at the
Yeah.
dinner table, instead of saying, "How was your day?" Fine. You could say, "What's the best part
Yes.
of your day?" Yeah.
What did you actually do today? Yes, I completely agree. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, like, so many people lie awake at night and their mind is racing and they're thinking like, "Oh, I should have done this, I could have done that." This is a good time to challenge yourself to reflect on the things you did do well, because you're kind of like working in your own favor with your subconscious while you sleep if you do that.
I completely agree. Yes. Yes.
So, is there anything else that, if you could give, you know anybody one nugget of wisdom, what would you give them to sit
Don't be so
them?
hard on yourself.
Yeah.
Don't be so hard on yourself. And that's something I've been preaching on my socials this week, is about mom guilt. And you were talking about when you go to bed and you've got all these thoughts racing in your head. That is one thing for moms specifically. You know what? Your kids don't see what you see. They don't see you spending too much time on your phone. What they see is mom is a freaking rock star and she's going out of her way to build this business. So yeah, you've got 1,000 things going on over here and 1,000 things going on over here, but just be proud of yourself. Be proud of what you've accomplished and don't be so hard on yourself. And that is so freaking hard to do, to get in that mindset. But once you do, it's a powerful, powerful thing.
Then, if you're feeling that mom guilt, it already means that you're a good mom.
Exactly. Yes.
You can
You're
decide.
on the right track.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
What about you? Do you have any last minute words?
Yeah. So I always have last minute words, right? Um, I would say be grateful. And I know that's cliche as a sustainable happiness coach, but when you can be grateful for what you already have, you get more of it, right? So
Yes.
just have that attitude of gratitude and life will reward you. So even when things seem so crazy, just being like, I'm grateful that it's crazy, because if my 5 kids weren't here, I would be so sad,
Right. Right.
And it's hard
Be
to,
grateful for the chaos.
right.
I personally love the chaos, and and I'm an organized fiend, but I still love the chaos because life would be boring without it.
Yeah. So, Robbie, how can my friends and fans find you?
I live on Instagram, definitely. You can find me at Simplicity with Robbie. That is where I spend the majority of my time. So, and what about you?
Yeah, I love Instagram as well, at goals_garden. You can also find me, Emily Oliver, on LinkedIn, or like my Facebook page, Goals Garden Coaching and Reiki.
Awesome.
So
Good
thank you
deal.
so much, Robbie, for doing this.
Yeah, this was fun.
All right, take care.
Bye.